Hey church, we are just driving away from Hannum Mount. This is my friend, the Badger.
Hello.
Hey Betty. Hey Betty. So Hannum Mount is really just a hill on the outskirts of Bristol, which is where we've been today. It is where John Wesley preached to minors. So he really broke the rules because he was only supposed to preach in the church, and he went outside the church. Bristol is really where there was an explosion in the Methodist movement, and the first Methodist church building is built there. It was used for worship and Bible study, but also for teaching the poor. The first medical dispensary was there. And so, it's really kind of reminds me a lot of LUMC. They're doing the spiritual work, but also the social outreach work to help people as Jesus calls us to. So that's what they were doing. Also, John Wesley was preaching against the slave trade. Bristol was the center of the transatlantic slave trade. And because of that, a lot of people really disliked the Methodist movement. And so when we were in the chapel earlier today, it actually has no windows because people would protest outside during their worship services. And so they wanted to try to protect that. I don't know. What else, Jamie?
I was just really moved by the way that John and Charles and all the early Methodists were impacted by their experiences of the people around them, and that changed the way they did ministry.
Yeah.
That they didn't tell people outside the church, this is the way we do things because it's the way we've always done things. They found out what was speaking to the people, and they said, how can we recognize the good news that the gospel is already doing outside the walls of the church?
Yes.
And be there and honor it.
Yes. Amen. Thanks. All right. Sending love. Bye.